The Amazon forest covers an area of 5 million square kilometers. It is spread over the territory of 9 South American states and is the largest rainforest left on Earth. The largest portion, whose dimensions exceed those of Western Europe, is found in Brazil. The Amazon forest is very important also due to the extraordinary variety of species it hosts. An authentic jewel of nature, unique in the world. 10% of all known plant and animal species live here, including the Amazon river dolphin, the jaguar, and the boa constrictor. Many men also depend for their survival on the resources offered by the forest. The region is inhabited by more than 500 indigenous peoples, often linked to very ancient traditions and customs. Immersed in the heart of Central Africa, the forest of the Congo Basin represents one of the most enchanting and vital corners of our planet. In terms of sheer size, it is second only to the legendary Amazon rainforest. However, its significance is not defined by its sheer size alone. It is the pulsating soul, the crucial ecological role, and the surprising biodiversity that make it an immeasurable treasure. Many of the creatures that inhabit this forest are, sadly, classified as endangered. The growing human pressures, deriving from deforestation, mining, and poaching, have put the survival of these species at serious risk. The Congo forest represents one of the last strongholds where these animals can live in relative safety. Sagano Bamboo Forest, or Bamboo Grove, is locally famous and world-renowned. Visitors can walk along paths lined with endless rows of towering bamboo. The forest, mostly known as the Arashiyama Bamboo Forest, is one of the most evocative, well-known, and photographed places in all of Japan. The tall bamboo canes, not far from each other and up to 10 meters high, the soft light that filters through the small fissures of the forest, and the rustling of the wind that sways between the leaves and the stems are a truly unforgettable experience. A moment of true zen. Being a tourist area, it is very popular, especially during the holidays, or when the cherry trees and red maple trees are in bloom. Located in southwest Germany, in the Baden-Württemberg region, the Black Forest is one of the most famous and visited in all of Europe. It extends for 13,500 square kilometers, and it is precisely here that the famous cuckoo clocks were born. It was called Nigra Silva because the light barely filtered through it, being rich in vegetation. The Black Forest owes its name to the dense fir forest that grows at high altitudes. The whole area is full of hills, woods, pastures, valleys, small lakes, waterfalls, and romantic villages. The greenery is as far as the eye can see, and it is a paradise for hikers. There are no less than 22,000 kilometers of equipped paths. The only cities are Freiburg, 230,000 inhabitants, and Baden-Baden, 55,000 inhabitants, which are located on the western edge of the Black Forest. Both cities are also ideal starting points for an exploration of the Black Forest. Gryfino, a quiet Polish town, is famous not only for its history and architecture, but also for a naturalistic enigma that has tickled the imagination of many, the Forest of Bent Pines. This singular forest, made up of about 400 pines, reveals a surreal panorama to the visitor. Trees that grow with a clear and sharp curve at the base, and then develop straight vertically. How is it possible? And what caused this bizarre formation? If you are in Poland, a visit to the Gryfino Bent Pine Forest is a must. It is a place that stimulates reflection, invites wonder, and reminds us of the countless surprises and lessons that nature has in store for us. No matter what theories or stories we choose to believe, one thing is certain: Gryfino Forest will remain one of the world's most fascinating and mysterious natural treasures. Welcome to Lake Kaindy, one of the most enigmatic and fascinating places in Kazakhstan. Nestled in the Tian Shan Mountains, this lake stands out not only for its turquoise waters, but also for an extraordinary phenomenon, a submerged forest. Lake Kaindy has a relatively young history. Its formation dates back to 1911, when a devastating earthquake caused a massive landslide that blocked a stream, giving rise to this body of water. But this lake's most striking feature is the skeletal trees that emerge from its depths. silent reminders of a forest that once thrived here. Welcome to Alder Creek Forest, one of California's most precious and least known gems. Located in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains, this forest offers a unique combination of natural history, biodiversity, and breathtaking landscapes. Alder Creek Forest has a deep and fascinating history. This area has been home to indigenous Americans for thousands of years, with local tribes exploiting the forest's resources for hunting, gathering, and spiritual ceremonies. With the advent of European settlers, the forest became a vital source of timber, and later a place of refuge and contemplation for those seeking a break from the bustle of the cities. One of Alder Creek's main draws are its majestic redwoods. These gigantic trees, some of the largest and oldest in the world, dominate the landscape and offer visitors a stunning perspective on the grandeur of nature. Imagine walking among these behemoths, with trunks as wide as a house and branches reaching skyward like the arms of ancient guardians. Welcome to the Umbra Forest, one of the most captivating and evocative natural wonders of the Puglia region. If the plants and trees could speak, they would tell ancient stories. The Foresta Umbra is a remnant of those forests that, in prehistoric times, covered much of Europe. This stretch of land has seen the passage of populations, warriors, monks, and travelers who, over the centuries, have left traces of their journey and have helped shape its identity. Welcome to the beautiful Rainbow Forest, located on the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. A place where nature paints itself with 1,000 shades, and where every corner tells a story made of magic, tradition, and biodiversity. Hawaii has always been a land of myths and legends, and the Rainbow Forest is no exception. It is said that the Hawaiian gods, fascinated by the beauty of the island of Maui, decided to give her a gift, a forest where every color of the rainbow is reflected in the plants, rocks, and streams. Welcome to New Zealand's extraordinary Rata Forest, one of this country's brightest gems, known for its biodiversity, history, and cultural connections to the Maori, the indigenous peoples of New Zealand. Even before entering the forest, it is essential to understand the depth of its roots. Rata forests have been around for millions of years, making them some of the oldest on the planet. These trees, with their twisted trunks and vibrant red blooms, have become symbols of nature's persistence and resilience. That's all for the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If so, leave a like and subscribe to the channel.